September 1st, 1939, the Second World War begins. The following day, JBM Hertzog challenged J.C. Smuts against the Second World War, but J.C. Smuts supported the Commonwealth Alliance. 6 September 1939, the Union of South Africa declared war on Germany. In November 1939, General J.C. Smuts proclaimed the Technical Service Corps. Earlier in 1939, the Central Organization of Technical Training, also known as COT, were established. By July 1940, 3,576 trainees were enlisted. Only 25 weeks later, they were trained as machine operators. The first TSC badge were designed. In the 1940s, women were also trained and mobile workshops have been established at the Motor Transport Base Workshop at Premier Mine. The Motor Transport and Artillery Repair Section transferred from Roberts Heights to Premier Mine, also known as 61 Base General Repair Workshop. In 1942, the Royal Electrical and Mechanical Engineering, also known as REME, was established. The second TSC badge was designed using an aerial bomb and a vehicle wheel. In 1944, all TSC units adopted the REME colors. Major F.C.H. van Noort assumed command of 61 Base General Workshop in 1945. In 1951, the first TSC promotion courses, such as Lieutenant to Captain and Captain to Major, were presented. Major A.E. Spratbury became the first officer in command Technical Service Training Depot in 1953. Captain G.H. Bering later took over the command. In 1958, Major Tom van Dyk became officer in command Technical Service Training Depot, and Major P.J. Tron later took over from him. Commandant D.J. Pienaar assumed command of the workshop in 1959. In 1961, Republic of South Africa was established and the current Technical Service Corps badge was issued. Thanks to the instrument shop's artisans' contribution to its design and manufacture, the Technical Service Training Center moved from Tech Base to Voortrekkerhoogte, commanded by Major Tom van Dyk. Armorer courses were then introduced. In 1968, compulsory national service was introduced. In 1971, BLR, that stands for Beyond Local Repairs Systems, was challenged. The system was introduced to prevent build-up and unserviceable vehicles at units and second-line workshops. Unfortunately, the system was not applied as designed and expected. Marginally success were achieved. Exercise Trailer, 1972, realized operational second-line repair facilities on trailers. 61 Base Workshop introduced the Thinker Trophy to encourage TIFFs to submit best practice proposals and improve production. In 1972, Commandant Harold excelled in production of armored cars, tanks, Bedfords, G2 guns, infantry weapons, and instruments at 61 Base Workshop. The Hammer and Tong Hall was inaugurated in 1975 by Director, Technical Service Corps, Brigadier H.C. Kaiser. 61 Base Workshop and other technical service units were instrumental with providing specialist manpower and technical support to operations in Angola. On the 23rd of November in 1975, 101 Field Workshop, second-line repair and recovery capability was established in Grootfontein in support of the Operation Savannah. The logistics fraternity established an equipment collecting point in close proximity of the workshop. for BLR equipment. From 1986 to 1989, 101 Field Workshop and its forward deployment technical service element at Sector 10, 20 and 70 were the backbone and pivot towards technical excellence in Southwest Africa, now known as Namibia, and the southern parts of Angola. The South African Defence Force amalgamated with non-statutory forces in 1994 and the TBVC states into a combined South African National Defence Force. In 1995, amalgamation of 61 Base Workshop and Technical Service Training Centre took place, and the transfer to the newly established Department of Defence Logistic Formation, and still maintain their main core function. The TSC Core Directives 1939 to 1940 Brigadier FRG or CB CBE 1940 to 1941 Brigadier O.J. Jansen CBE MC 1941 Brigadier C.D. Trollop 1941 Colonel van der Spey 1945 to 1949 Colonel W.G. Driver 1949 to 1965 Colonel J.H. Pienaar MBE 1965 to 1968 Colonel D. Billig SM 1968 to 1975 Brigadier T.A. van Dijk SM 1975 to 1979 Brigadier H.C. Kaiser SM 1980 to 1985 Brigadier J.P. Besaidnout SM MMM 1985 to 1989 Brigadier H.S. Kasselman SM MMM 1990 to 1992 Brigadier A.H. Yennis SD SM MMM 1993 to 1996 Colonel R.R. Jansen van Rensburg MMM 1996 to 1998 Colonel J.J.C. van Wyk SM MMM ENSP List of TSC Corps Warrant Officers 1978 to 1983 WO1 Sid Simons 1987 to 1989 WO1 Jakes Jacobs 2002 WO1 Piet van Dijk DOD Lock Formation Warrant Officer 1998 to 2000 WO1 Piet Swart PMM MMM